Well, hello, school counselors and school counselors to be. Thank you guys so much for coming to my channel, The Inspiring School Counselor. And today we're going to be getting into an inspiring question. One of my viewers reached out to me, and as you guys know, what better way for me to address their question than to do it in a video, because maybe you all could be wondering the same exact thing. So I'm excited to get into this. Hopefully you guys are excited too. And once again, if you guys have any questions that you would like to send to me, you can send it to theinspiringschoolcounselor@gmail.com, and I will get to it as soon as I can. So let's not prolong the time. If you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe and make sure you hit that notification bell so that you can be notified every time I upload a video. All right, y'all, let's get into it. All right, so this individual was in a school counselor interview and they were asked, how can they be innovative? Now, when you're looking at the word innovative, you're looking at being able to come up with new ideas, being creative, being original. And so how does that match up with your school counseling program? How can you merge those two together? And it's very important to understand that, because if you are asked that in an interview, you'll be able to nail it, okay? One of the things that I know that if I was asked that question, I would definitely want to point out just the importance for me to understand the strength and weaknesses of the school and kind of just get a figure of what they're already using. I would really want to just basically look at the data, because whenever you're looking at the data, then you're able to see, okay, how you can position the school counseling program. So you're going to be looking at things like attendance, behavior. You're also going to be looking at maybe even testing scores. If there's any social emotional like surveys or needs assessments that was done in the past, you can look at those and kind of see, you know, what all was found by the school counselors before you. And so you'll basically just try to look at all of that data. And when you look at that data, then you're able to look at what are some programs and resources that you can put in place to help the students, you know, maximize in their education and be successful and just help the school as a whole. I also think it's important to just making sure that you all are working together to make this happen. So talking to, of course, the administrator and the faculty and staff to see about what are some things that they're wanting to do or that we can do as a whole for the students. Please forgive me if I sound like I'm all over the place, but I promise you it's going to come all together. But whenever you're looking at things like attendance, behavior, testing scores, you can actually, you know, put together small groups. That's a way that you can be innovative, okay? Putting together small groups to try to address those particular areas. You can also look at individual counseling sessions, because maybe it's in that where you're able to just get that one-on-one with students and touch bases and be able to build relationships. So being able to do the small groups and individual counseling, there's nothing like doing whole group lessons, okay? Putting your guidance lessons in effect, okay? Because you're going to be able to reach a broader range of students. So with that being said, doing that is definitely going to be of help. Then you can start looking at different programs to kind of just get the kids riled up about, you know, wanting to do better in certain areas. So for instance, if you're looking at things like testing, maybe you can formulate programs that's really going to get the students motivated and riled up to do their best. Maybe that's when you can put like different challenges or contests in place, maybe amongst the school grades, you know, however it is that you need to dress it up to make it motivating for students, then do so. Maybe that's like, you know, doing something with attendance. Maybe you want to throw a party for a class every 4 weeks or something like that to just, once again, get the kids motivated to do something. So those are different innovative ways. Now, it takes me back, you guys, when we're looking at when the pandemic first started back in 2020, where schools was closing, kids, you know, were not able to learn traditionally. We all had to be innovative, especially us as school counselors, being able to deliver our school counseling program virtually. So with that being said, that was a way that you was innovative. Maybe that is something that you can still yet do. Maybe you want to do coffee with the counselor with the parents. Maybe you want to do coffee with the counselor, or you might want to call it something a little bit different, but with the students. Maybe it's one evening where you get on and you just have students on a Zoom and you can actually talk to the class, or maybe you want to do it on a Saturday morning. I don't know, you guys. And I'm definitely not trying to tell you guys to give up your evening evenings, neither your Saturdays. But just finding ways that you can come up with, once again, innovative ways to impact your students. Okay. Another thing that I would want to stress to the administrator or whoever it is that asks me this question is just being able to let them know that you as a counselor, you feel really strongly and important for you to be involved in professional developments like webinars, conferences, do a little bit of both. Because it's when you are involved in those particular things, then you're able to draw the different innovative ideas and resources and programs so that you can bring it to your school, talk to the administration, faculty and staff, and then try to implement that. When I came to the school that I'm currently at, some of the things that I looked at, of course, was attendance and behavior. I know that behavior was a big thing there, and attendance, we were struggling in attendance. And so I wanted to put something in place that would motivate the students to, one, feel good about coming to school, but also to feel even better when they're doing what they're supposed to do. So I decided that I wanted to start a rewards card. I brought that idea to my administrator, and she liked it. We brought it before the leadership team, which I'm on the leadership team. They liked it, and what do you know? We put it in place. The kids absolutely enjoy it. We have not had as much behavior problems or issues that we've had before in times past or before I even got to the school. Attendance, we're still struggling with attendance. However, once again, it's a work in progress, okay? And so with that being said, me being able to implement something like that rewards card was a big thing. And if you guys want to know more about the rewards card, I'm going to put it up in the card above, and I'll also put it down in the description below so that you guys can click on that after this video. School counselor before me actually worked in doing like trauma-informed practices. And so that was something that she decided that she wanted to bring into the school. But of course, she had talked to her administrator. They both began to collaborate together. They went to some trainings and everything, and then they were able to put it into the school. And I'm sure there was some other things that they had to do as well. So that was something that was put into place, very innovative, and it addressed the issues that the students are dealing with in my area. Another thing that I also want to bring up that will be very important for you to do so that you can have a step up on the innovative process is doing needs assessments. And then you're able to formulate your lessons, your small groups, your individual counseling sessions from that, as well as other programs that you're wanting to put in place. Also, you want to be open to research. And you being open to research is definitely going to open up your innovative mind to other things so that you can bring it into your school so that students can be successful, so your school can stay afloat, and you will be able to impact lives not only in the classroom, but outside of the classroom. I thank you guys so much for your time. I hope this video was able to help. Hopefully I wasn't too all over the place, but I absolutely love this question. And as you guys know, if you can add to this, please put it down in the comments below, because not only would I like to read it, but I know others would like to read it as well. I thank you guys so much for your time. If you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as well as hit that notification bell so that you can be notified every time I upload a video. I'll see you guys next time.